Good evening, leaders all over the world, wherever you are. Welcome to this meeting, RoyalQ, a wonderful opportunity that we have indeed, where we make our money in a smart way. I'm going to present to you an automated trading system, which happens basically on the crypto markets. And I'm going to take you through some slides. And then at the end of it all, I'm going to show you a compensation plan. And I've tried to compress it such that we can all be able to understand and to understand it easily. Leadership KG, I'm trying to move my slides. Okay, the first slide that we have there is just to, the registration and the compliance information that we can always see on our business. Basically, with this business, we are trying to build a community of people that believe in the success that is built in a smart way. One may ask, well, what is a community? A community is just a group of people, like-minded people. We've got one vision who want to attain a certain goals. People who have got similar values, who have got a similar vision, and who believe that going forward, they can only progress when they work as a group. Because we all know in the business community and where we trade, that when you try to do things on your own, you lose the synergies that are needed. And as a group, we can actually move forward quicker. So as RoyalQ, as traders, we are trying to work together, learn from each other, and ensure that we get optimum results. And then I've spoken a bit about RoyalQ. Obviously, for those who are coming here for the very first time, the first question that they will be asking themselves is, what is RoyalQ? And why is it different from any other trading machine that is out there or robot? Basically, RoyalQ is an automated bot or a robot that trades on the crypto markets. It is a super intelligent app, meaning that you can actually program the rules that you want to operate on the bot, and it will be able to execute all those instructions 24/7, 7 days a week. Just as an example, you can actually tell the bot to buy Bitcoin, as an example, when it reaches a certain price level. And whether you are awake or whether you are asleep, or whether you are driving or whether you are in the shops, when that rule that you have set kicks in, the bot or the robot will automatically go into the market. So it is 24, it operates 24 hours a day, and it's a super intelligent app in the sense that it automatically monitors the data that happens in the markets without your intervention after you have set up your rules. It is a quantitative system in the sense that it buys quantities of cryptos. And one may actually even ask, what are cryptos?
Sorry for interruption, my leader.
Yes,
it seems like we are still on the first slide. It could be that maybe you're not activated on the PowerPoint there. Once a click away, straight on the slide will move forward. So I don't know if your system is freezing or is it on our Zoom side, unless if someone else can indicate if they are moving with you. On my side, I'm not seeing any slide moving.
They're not moving.
Yes.
We are still
on my slide. I can't see any slides moving.
Yes. So are you on another slide or you are still on the welcome?
I've actually moved a lot. Maybe wow. I can stop sharing and share again.
Okay, please. Thank you so much. Yes, now we can see this. Okay, thank you. You can share again. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me just share again.
Thank you for confirmation. Other participants?
Welcome, leadership.
All right. Thank you.
It's moving now.
Happiness.
Okay. So basically, okay, let me just quickly go back to the slide that says, what is RoyalQ? Is that the slide that you're having on your side?
Yes,
yes.
Sir. RoyalQ.
Yes.
Hi, leader.
Okay, all right, thank you. So I've already explained what RoyalQ is, and I was saying RoyalQ, it's a quantitative system in the sense that it buys a quantity of cryptocurrencies. And I was just about to explain what cryptocurrencies are, that this is what sometimes is called internet money. And these are tokens, or the cryptos, or is money that we get on the internet, which we can actually use to exchange, to buy and to sell commodities. So it is similar basically to money. And the most important thing about RoyalQ compared to other platforms is that our investment amount remains in our own exchanges, which are Binance, Huobi, and Coinbase. In other words, we don't send any of our funds to any third-party platform out there. All that we need to do is to connect our RoyalQ app with the exchanges, and then we are able to trade. So RoyalQ is for both for advanced traders and for beginners as well, because to set up the trading is actually very simple and very straightforward. Okay, the next slide just quickly shows the evolution of money, how we have progressed over the years. We started off with bartering at the bottom there, and then we moved to gold, where gold was a store of value and it could be used as a form of exchange. And then we moved to paper money, and we have since moved to cards, where we use debit cards, where we use credit cards. And where we are now, we have actually moved to Bitcoin, which is almost like a tokenized economy, where a lot of transactions are now being effected using tokens. So the area where we are now is at the highest level, which is represented by Bitcoin. Bitcoin being one of the most popular cryptocurrencies out there, which has been in the market since 2010 or 2009 or thereabout. Okay, I talked a lot about a market. When we trade with RoyalQ, we have a specific market where we trade. And somebody may even ask, what is a market? A market is a place where we exchange goods or services, where we can buy goods or services. For example, for those who are in the cattle industry, a market is where they buy cattle and sell cattle. For those who are in the ice cream industry, that's where they buy ice cream and they sell ice cream. Those who are in the money markets, that's where they buy money and sell money. So for our business, RoyalQ, our trade or our market is actually the crypto market, which is represented by the tokens that I've already talked about. These include cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, like Cardano or ADA, like F, and a lot of them. Because when you go into that market, you begin to realize that we have over 13,000 cryptos that are actually being traded out there. So the RoyalQ app that we buy is going to be trading for us in this market. And the good thing is that RoyalQ has already pre-selected the coins that we trade, because we cannot be able to look at all the 13,000 coins that I've spoken about. So there are cryptos that have already been selected for us to be able to trade. And that is good because it means those coins, they've gone through some vetting process, some rigorous assessment process. And obviously the coins that are not so good, that are sometimes called shit coins, they've already been taken out of the market. So when you go into the RoyalQ, you find that there are those that are very stable and those that are a bit unstable, but they've all been pre-selected. Fellow business partners, like I mentioned earlier on, RoyalQ never stores our assets. For example, if you buy Bitcoin and you want to trade on Bitcoin, your Bitcoin is going to be stored in your Binance or in your Huobi or in your Coinbase, like I already alluded to. RoyalQ only has a permission to execute or to read the information that is on your exchange. And this is very good in the sense that you are not sending your money to any third-party platform out there. every time you want to withdraw your money from Binance or from Coinbase or from Huobi, you can be able to do that. So this gives you a peace of mind in the sense that when you have got financial issues that need you to withdraw money, you can always withdraw that money and use it for the things that you want to do. So this gives us a peace of mind because historically, we have been associated with platforms where we send money to them and we have to be requesting for withdrawals. And sometimes without warning, those platforms just collapse and there's no way where we can go. So this business that we are in is a very good business in the sense that our investment is secure, in the sense that, like I've already alluded to, they are within our wallet, our own wallet that we have 100% access to. And when we have to withdraw our assets, there are, authorizations that we are able to do through ourselves using our phones and using our emails. So it is actually a very good business because it gives us a sense of control in terms of the funds that we have. Right, the next slide just quickly shows you that, RoyalQ is a very agile business. You can trade very fast and you can adjust your rules. For example, our trading rules that we use when there's a bear market. Bear market is when the prices, the overall price of cryptos are going down, are obviously different to the ones that we would set when the markets are going up. So this app has been designed such that you can actually quickly adjust your rules and be able to take advantage of what is happening in the market. For example, in a bear market where prices are moving very quickly, you may decide not to set too many levels because you know that prices are going up. But when the opposite is happening, this app allows you to set as many rules as you can, so that as the price goes down, the bot can buy more and more of those cryptos. So the way the app works, basically, it just buys when the price goes down, and using set rules, when the price go up, it will sell automatically 24 hours, 7 days a week, like that. So this app, like I've just said, it will take you through the bull and the bear. In other words, when the market is going up, you can adjust your settings. When the market is going down, you can adjust your settings. This makes sure that you can optimize your rules every time, depending on what the market is doing. So this gives you flexibility. This gives you options. This gives you, the agility to change and to adjust to the market. So this app that we're using called RoyalQ, you can get it on App Store. You can also get it on Google Play. I just want to advise here that for those who are joining us for the first time, always make sure that you download the app using the link of the person who referred you to the business. This is just to protect you, because there are so many other people out there. There are so many scammers out there who are always working very hard to replicate some of these apps so that they can take your data, so that they can take and have access to your funds. So make sure that you download using the link that you got from the person who referred you to the business. To join, you need $120 US or 120 USDT, which is the currency that we are using on RoyalQ, sorry. And we always encourage our partners to put an extra 20 USDT or a little more, just to cater for the fuel charges or the transaction fees, if I was to use a simple language. Because as the robot trades for you and makes a profit, it will take a certain percentage, which is about 20% of the amount that you have made. So as you join, just make sure that you put a bit of fuel as well. And we recommend it is 20 USDT. How do you come into this business? There are basically 3 simple steps. The first step is that you get a link from the person who invited you to the business. And there is a simple form that you create, and that can be done actually very quickly. Within a minute, you could actually have registered for free. And then you download the RoyalQ app. Like I've advised, it's better you use the link of the person who referred you to the business. And the third step you then activate your account. So to activate your account, you send 120 USDT to the RoyalQ app. Use from any of the exchanges, whether it is Binance, whether it is Huobi, or whether it is Luno, whether it is any other, or whether it's Coinbase or any other exchange that you may be using out there. So once you have sent that 120 plus the provision for fees, you are ready to begin to put your robot in the cryptocurrency markets. So there are 3 ways to profit from RoyalQ, because obviously if you come into this business, there must be something that you're expecting to get in return. Because as a business person, as an investor, you want to put an investment and you want to have a return on investment. So RoyalQ basically gives you 3 ways in which you can profit from the RoyalQ. The first one is just to connect the app to exchange and enjoy the speed of trading. This is basically where you instruct the bot to buy certain cryptocurrencies for you. And as the price goes up and down, using that volatility, the app will be buying and selling, buying and selling. As the price go down, it buys. As the price go up, it sells, using rules that you would have predetermined. The second way of making money is to be part of a RoyalQ trader social network. In other words, you become a registered trader with RoyalQ. And there are conditions that you have to fulfill. But once you become a trader, it now means that other people who come or who trade in this community can actually be able to follow your rules or your set criteria and do what is called syncing strategy, which is simple, just copying your rules, and then the bot begins to trade for them. It is one of, especially for people who don't really have a lot of time, this is one of the ways that they can quickly take advantage. But personally, I believe most of us, we also need to be able to know how we can set those rules for ourselves, that when we copy the other trader strategy, we've got an understanding of how the business works. Because I personally believe that it is very, very important that anybody who comes into the business must understand how the business works. The third part is basically just to share RoyalQ with your friends and create an affiliate network and get the benefits. You know, we do this sharing all the time in so many places, and we share the good news that we hear. And unfortunately, for a lot of those things, we never get paid. For those who like shopping, when you go to a shop, you find something that is on special, you tell all your friends about it. They go, they pay, they get the advantage, but you don't get paid. You know, you go to a motor garage, for example, you find a car that is on special, you buy it, you can tell your friends about it. They can also go and buy and get a discounted price. But you, the person who has referred them to that special or that opportunity, you don't get paid. However, it's different with RoyalQ when you share with your friends, when you share with your network, when you share with the community that you know about this good business, you get rewarded and you get benefits, which is very, very important. So just to summarize what I said, the first one, the first way of sharing is where you connect the RoyalQ to your exchanges. And as you buy, as the bot buys and sells for you, you get the profits. And you can also be able to set the rules for yourself so that the bot can trade for you 24/7. The second one, like I've said, is where you become a trader. The rules for you to become a trader is that you have to have manually complete 100 orders, and you need to have made a gain of 1,000 US. And once you have done this, you can be able to register, and you can then have people who follow your trading strategies so that they just buy into your strategy and you get rewarded as they make profits. And just remember what I said earlier. This is for those people who really don't have time. But personally, I would also recommend that before you get to this level, if it is possible, make sure that you understand how these rules are done, because these traders, they also follow the same basic rules that we have just said, where you are able to set the parameters on your own bot. Moving on to the last one, this is where you just come and share. As you can see, the gentleman is very enthusiastic about the business. He has made money and he is sharing with somebody else. And he becomes basically a technical advisor for new affiliates. So as we're bringing new people into the business, they will not understand anything about RoyalQ. Some of them will not understand anything about crypto trading. Some of them will not even understand what cryptocurrencies are about. So you become a technical advisor for these new affiliates, and you teach them how the Royal app works and how they can get compensated, and you teach them about the compensation plan. And they can then go and share the good news with everybody else. This relates to what I said earlier on about that in life, when we learn about good things, we share them with other people. So this gentleman has been in the business, and he's talking to the lady, explaining to her how, within the app, money can be made at supersonic speed. So that's one way of making the business. Right. So this gentleman here, as you can see, they are talking about the rewards plan. Remember what I said earlier on, that anybody who is an investor, anybody who is a business person, they come into business so that they can be able to make money. So you can see that, this team, they are actually learning about how the business plan works. They are looking at what is happening in there. And then the next slides are just going to explain the compensation plan. And I'm not going to go through each and every one of them, but at the end of the session, I'll have a small table where I kind of explain it all in a consolidated manner. So when you enroll into RoyalQ, the first position or the first rank is what is called VIP1 or V1. So to qualify for these, all you need to do is to activate your bot, and you pay the 120 USDT that I've already said, and you then become a V1 member. So when you have joined and then you share the business with somebody else and that person joins, you are going to get 30 USDT for that new person who has just come in using your referral link. And when that person that you have recruited into the business makes a profit, you are going to get 20% of the profit that he has made. But I need to emphasize here that the 20% that you are getting is not deducted from the person who has traded. They get their bonus full, and then you get 20% of whatever profit that they have made. So that is the first entry point. The moment your affiliate signs up, automatically they are V1. Then for V2, the qualification is that you must have 3 licenses under your referral link. In other words, there must be 3 people that you recruit directly into the business. And then the team volume, or in other words, the people that are within your team, the people that you have recruited directly and the ones that have been recruited by people that you have directed or you have recruited, there must be 20. So there must be 20 licenses. And then when you are in V2 and you recruit somebody, they are going to get a bonus of 40 USDT. And then the bonus that you're going to get when those people then recruit other people is 30% in your team at infinite levels of depth. In other words, it means as the team grows deeper and deeper and deeper, you're going to be getting 30% of the profits. And the indirect bonus is 10 USDT for every new active license. So like I said, I'm not going to go through all of them. So we go through all this, but the one that we're really interested in, the one that is the ultimate, is actually VIP6 or V6. This is where, like, you have got so many things happening all at the same time. And when you're at this level, you have kind of really arrived, because all you need is 20 registered licenses under your referral link. These are the people that you need to have recruited directly. And then your team volume must be 1,500 active licenses. This may look like a very big number, but remember that when you get to V6, you would have recruited so many people, who would have recruited other people, who would have recruited other people, and it would be a long, long line. So it is very, very easy to get these people once your team really begins to move. And when you're at V6, anybody who joins with your link, you get 70 USDT, which is quite a lot of money. And the guest bonus is 60%. And when anybody joins, based on people that you have actually recruited, or indirect people who are recruited by people that you have recruited, you get 50 USDT. And you also begin to get what is called a peer pool bonus. And more importantly as well, there is a 10% global bonus that is paid once a month. And you also get what is called a bonus builder, V6. So this compensation plan, I've actually done a table where I'm just going to, before I close this, where I'm just going to try and to explain this compensation plan, where you can be able to see all the information all in one go. So I'm going to unshare this and then just quickly go to the compensation plan that I just referred to. If you can just give me a minute. Right, so I'm just quickly going to go to the table that I alluded to earlier, where I can just quickly explain. My screen should be coming up there shortly. Am I still audible, my leaders?
Yes, you are, and we can see the screen.
Okay. Is the screen coming up there?
Yes.
Aha, there we go. Right, I've just quickly tried to simplify it so that it becomes easier to understand. So as V1, when you activate your own license, you become V1, you become a V1 member. And then direct bonus, these are people that you recruit directly. When they join, you get USDT 30. And from the profits that they make, you get 20%. And when you are V1, there is no indirect bonus. In other words, you only get bonus from the people that you have recruited yourself, because your team has not yet started growing. And to become a V2, you need to have 3 active direct licenses. In other words, these are people that you have recruited yourself. And then in that structure, you must have 3 V1s. And the total number of your team, like I said earlier on, should be 20. These will be the people that you've recruited yourself and the people that have been recruited by the people who you recruited. And when you're at V2, when somebody joins using your link, you get USDT 40. And when they make profits, you get 30%. And the people who get, if the people that you have recruited recruit other people, you get an indirect bonus of $10 US. And it goes on and like that. Let's see at V5, you need to have 12 people that you have recruited directly. And then you have to have 3 V4s, and your total number of people is 800. And look at your direct bonus. It has now moved to 65 USDT. And your team bonus as well, when they make profit, is now a whopping 55%. And when the people that we have recruit other people, you get USDT 40. So you can see at this level, when you look at the numbers, by the time you get to V5, basically every minute, every second, your bot has to be reporting profits. And the ultimate way we are all going is V6. There you can see your team, total team members should be 1,500. Your direct bonus, 70 USDT. And you also, more importantly, have what is called a 10% global bonus. That gets paid every month. So it's like a fixed salary, basically. Not fixed in the amount, but fixed in the sense that you will get it every month without fail. So I think in a nutshell, I have not included all the bonuses here, but these I think are the main bonuses that I think we need to share with our business partners, with our prospects. And I believe when it is in a table like this, it's much easier to comprehend than when it is in the slides. So thank you so much, all the leaders who are on the call and all the people who have joined us today. Like I said at the beginning, I am joining this meeting from Gaborone in Botswana, and my name is Raphael Chifana. Thank you so much. At this time, we will open the floor for questions, any issue that needs clarification, and our leadership KG will facilitate the next process. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, leadership. Raphael Chifana, you made our Saturday. This is so sensational, very calm, very detailed, and I love the table. It's beautiful. So, and then also, it feels like it can still proceed for the next 30 minutes. Okay, let's hear from those who have questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, leadership. Let's hear from those who have questions.
Thank you so much, leadership, Raphael. Your presentation is so nice, man. I agree with leadership KG. It seems like you can continue. Yeah, it seems like you can continue furthermore. But anyway, we appreciate you, my leader. We really appreciate you. Are on fire. Yes,
thank you, my leader.
Q&A session. What we can also do to make this sweet and short, we can ask any leader who's in a position to conclude the session, but we're not going to leave the session. We will still remain for Q&A so that those who still need further clarification with certain things, we're going to assist accordingly. Any leader, please, you're in a position where you can speak. Leadership Mamtuli, that is the founder of Bitcoin in Soweto. You can search that actually on Facebook. She actually sent us a chat that she's not in a position to speak. She's in a very noisy place where she is. She's busy with presentations, so she's not in a position to talk in this session. But any leader, please, you know our slogan, RoyalQ, welcome to the future, welcome to the future, RoyalQ. Can you please take us through that? And then we'll stop recording, but we'll still proceed with questions and answers. Thank you.
Good afternoon, leaders. Good evening, leaders. I'm here in New York, and it's actually midday. So I'm just thinking that it's important that we also come in to say thank you, Leader Raphael. That was a wonderful presentation indeed. And we thank you, Leader KG, for engaging other leaders to become to do the presentations. And I hope we will also in the future, as you guys move up to the next level, we will come to this level as well. So thank you so much. And I hope everyone is going to enjoy their weekend. Tomorrow it's Sunday. I believe there is no presentation, but we also meet on Sundays for whoever wants to come in through. I think so. We haven't been having sessions on Sunday, but I don't know if there's any change. So with that being said, thank you everybody from all parts of the world. We know that we have people from UK, US, Botswana, Nigeria, all over the world. And we thank you for coming together to this family to enjoy this beautiful opportunity that was introduced to us to enjoy the benefits of cryptos. So with that being said, if there's nobody who wants to ask any questions or who has any concerns, we can all unmute and come to our slogan. If there's nobody who wants to say anything, anybody with questions? Oh, no. Can you please mute with music? Please, the person with the music, can you mute at least just a moment?
For the conclusion of the slogan.
Yes, can we unmute for the conclusion of the slogan, all of us, please, and appreciate our platform? Yes, can we unmute? Monji, can we unmute Toby? Toby, can we unmute and then have our slogan? Welcome to the future.
RoyalQ.
Welcome to the future.
RoyalQ.
RoyalQ.
Welcome to the future.
Thank you, leaders. Thank you, everybody on the platform. Thank